Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily, and today we are going to be going over my 1 month postpartum update as well as my postpartum essentials and what I used. Yeah, I know, baby. Charlotte is down here on the floor with me. She's really wants to just stretch out lately, so she's just on the floor kicking her legs, making all kinds of noises, and she's gonna be joining us today for this video. So if you hear some creature noises down here, she has been pretty vocal the past couple days. She's been talking, which has been great. So let's get into the video. So she turned 1 month, and I have been 1 month postpartum on February 13th, which was last week. I know it's a little late to get into this, but I have been busy and just haven't had the motivation to film a video. So yes, so about my hoo-ha down there. I hear you. I got 6 stitches, so I had a 2nd degree tear. I had 3 stitches in 2 different areas. I don't exactly know where, just down there somewhere. I was sore for the first 2 to 2.5 weeks. Taking it easy was hard for me. Like, I know you're not supposed to vacuum, you're not supposed to clean, you're not supposed to do any of that, but I did. So it made it even a little worse. But it wasn't that bad. It wasn't unbearable. It's just like an uncomfortable sore. And I'm still randomly sore to this day, like if I slide like off the couch or off the bed or just different ways, like it's just it's a little uncomfortable. If you see me looking down, I have notes down here, so that's why I keep glancing down. It was hard to walk for the first couple days. I literally felt like I had ridden my horse for 9 months straight and didn't get off. It was hard, like very hard. I literally felt like I was waddling. It was just uncomfortable, very sore. I walked very slow. It was pretty rough for the first couple of days. Also, if you see this she slobbered on me earlier, so just ignore my Charlotte slobber. Yeah, the baby. But it wasn't that bad, but it did hurt. It was uncomfortable, and it still is this day. I bled pretty good for the first couple days. It was like a really heavy period, but your body has so much blood that it just has to come out, so that's why you bleed, basically. Some days were heavier than others, so it would be heavy, then it would kind of be a little not as heavy, and then it would be heavy again. But it wasn't too bad. I just used what the hospital gave me and what I bought for myself, which is over here, and I'll show you that later. I did notice more bleeding when I was more active and when I was moving around a lot more. So on the days where I would clean or vacuum or just try to do more around the house, I did bleed a lot. I did bleed a lot more. I did have the baby blues for about a week, but it wasn't like depression. It wasn't sadness. It wasn't anything like that. It was more of just, I would look at her and cry because it'd be like, oh my God, she's so cute. You know, something like less like that. Hey, you, Munchkin. So it just kind of be stuff like that. Nothing real crazy. I wasn't sad or anything. It was just like, I actually have a baby. What the hell, basically. Hi, what are you making noises over here, ma'am? The bleeding stopped around 3 weeks. Like it kind of tapered off a little bit before 3 weeks, and I would say at 3 weeks it stopped for me. I know some people go 4, some people go to 6 weeks. I did have a blood clot at 2 weeks, so my mom was over that day, and I was upstairs in my bedroom going to the bathroom, and I pulled my pants out, and this thing fell out of me. It looked like a big cube of like dark red jello, and I was like, oh my God, I'm dying. So I ran downstairs. I was like, what the hell is this? It just fell out of my hoo-ha. And my mom was like, it looks like a blood clot, and it was huge. It was like a good chunk, but apparently it's normal. My husband researched it to see, and it's normal, so I was fine. I haven't died yet. We're good. So I did say I do still have some bleeding every once in a while. Oh baby, you drooling over here. Hold on. Alright, so Charlotte has now joined us for the rest of this video because she decided she did not want to lay on the carpet anymore. So where I left off was I guess a blood clot, and it's still to this day I might have a tinge of blood, nothing too crazy. I did lose about Oh, good girl, you burped. I did lose about 27 pounds before I left the hospital, but don't judge me by anything. I gained like a lot of weight because I had a lot of water weight and a lot of bloating and everything too for preeclampsia and stuff like that. So I did lose of that like amount of weight when I left the hospital. I did start Weight Watchers about 2 weeks ago, so I'm down 7.5 pounds from that, which is pretty good. I did have a lot of bloating and a lot of water weight when I came home from the hospital. Like, my legs were ginormous. My calves were I couldn't even fit in my shoes, my socks. It was awful. So I did start taking like water retention pills, and within a couple of days it all went away, which was really good. I do bottle feed her, so when my milk came in, which is about 4 days after I had her, I just basically wore 2 really tight sports bras and put ice packs on my boobs and frozen vegetables, which literally gave a whole new meaning to freezing your tits off. Which was pretty funny, to have like some frozen corn in my boobs, but it worked and it went away. I did use nipple pads, so I still do have some leaking. I don't think it's milk because they went back to normal. They were really hard and they got really big before. They only hurt for about a day, so that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I wouldn't. Some people said it lasted like a couple weeks, but for me it only lasted a couple days, which was fine. The real struggle was pooping. Oh my God, was I afraid to take a shit. I didn't poop the whole time I was in the hospital. Couldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. My body wouldn't do it. I have a hard time pooping when I'm not home. So I had to take either milk and magnesia or Miralax when I got home, so that way basically liquid ran out of my ass because I was afraid to poop. Like, I had stitches. It hurts. It still hurts to this day. It's uncomfortable. And you're not supposed to wipe either, but I did. I used like flushable wipes to wipe down there. And also for your hoo-ha, you got to use like the squirt bottle thing. You can't wipe either, but what worked for me is my nurse told me to put like baby shampoo or baby soap in there with warm water, and like it washes it out and everything, which is really nice. I do use a belly band to hold my belly in. Just basically I'll come like 13 pounds heavier than I was when I had her. So that's not too bad, but I still do use a belly band to like compress everything down and stuff like that. I still do wear my maternity pants because I'm afraid to put my regular jeans on and see if they fit or see if they don't fit. But I guess eventually I'm gonna have to stop wearing my maternity pants because they keep falling off of me because my belly's not that big anymore. But yeah, so that's basically it for me. I don't think there's anything else to update on. It's been fairly easy for me. Like, I can't really complain. I can't really say anything else about it. It's really not that bad. Like, I thought having a baby would be a lot worse, but it's really not. The only thing that sucked was getting stitches, but when you got a noggin like this, then it makes kind of sense, right, baby? But she's just staring off into I don't even know what over here. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing, Munchkin? Oh, you're falling asleep. But yeah, that's about it for my update, and now we can get into what I used for my postpartum essentials. So I just realized that YouTube for some reason won't let me upload my video if it's longer than 15 minutes. So I had to split this video up into 2 parts. So you're going to see this outro for my 1-month postpartum update, and then you're going to see an intro for my postpartum essentials. So here's my face saying goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my postpartum essentials video. Bye.